looking at your service level agreement is basically provides you with a set of recommendations and a checklist of priority areas that you need to really look at. So the SLA isn't the only tool that EC-funded projects are providing. And I just want to give a very quick overview of some other tools that are provided. So SLA-Ready, we finish in December, but we continue. Our outputs are sustained through other projects which partners are working on, which also help to promote and educate companies like yourselves, not only SMEs, but also public authorities and public administrations. So one way we're doing this is through a parallel project, which is also funded by the European Commission and through Horizon 2020, called CloudWatch. And CloudWatch is basically an observatory of cloud in Europe at the moment. And we have a core set of services like the SLA on a section dedicated to small businesses. So this ranges from the European Cloud Scout, which is basically a first level entry to cloud computing, gives you information on security aspects, and it's basically a questionnaire tool. At the end you get a downloadable report which gives you recommendations on issues that you need to look out for and you need to check up on. We also have a section on cloud contracts, so we have a frequently asked questions section about cloud contracts in general, not specifically SLAs, but it's a collection of information and guidance, again, from legal firms who specialize in this area, just like Arthur's Legal. Then, of course, there's the SLA, which I'll be getting you to complete after or during lunch. And our use cases, as Janneke touched on, we have a collection of use cases, and we're in the process of publishing these through SLA-Ready. We also promote tools and services provided by ENISA, and these include an SME cloud security tool, which helps you to identify questions based on security, so security questions that you should be asking your cloud service provider, or information that you should be checking out in your service level agreement. There's also the ENISA Cloud Certification Scheme Meta Framework, and this is a tool which helps you to identify what certifications and standards are out there with regard to cloud security. We talked earlier about cybersecurity, and CyberWiser Lite is a tool which helps you to assess your cyber risk. So it basically lets you do a self-assessment on your cyber risk stance. And then finally, we have a section all about cloud standards. So Janneke talked about portability. What standards are out there and what standards you should be looking out for interoperability and portability issues, especially when you're closing a cloud contract. So all of these resources are online, they're free of charge, and they're written by independent experts who are involved in cloud computing projects. Another important one for the public sector, there's another tool called Pixie, which looks at cloud procurement for public organizations. So it lets you decide how the procurement practices that you already have, how you can adapt these to buy cloud services. Very often procurement in a public organization isn't adaptable for the on-demand services that cloud offers. So this gives you advice on how you can change this and how to go about purchasing cloud services. Okay, so with that, I'd like to pass the floor to Andre. Please stay behind afterwards, and we'll be around to help you complete the SLA tool. I really encourage you to do it because it's certainly worthwhile. Okay.